Hi, my name is Deborah. I'm a senior engineer at SiFive working on scalable hardware tooling. And today I wanted to talk to you all about how I got to where I am in my career right now. So I work at SiFive. I believe Professor Asanovich was the opening speaker today. So he and some of the other creators of RISC-V at Berkeley founded SiFive. And our goal at SiFive is to lead the RISC-V revolution by providing quality RISC-V core IP. So within SiFive, I work on a variety of scalable tooling for designers and verification engineers, but a lot of what I do works with Chisel, which some of you may have heard of. Chisel is an open source hardware description language, which is part of CHIPS Alliance. And CHIPS Alliance is a collection of open source hardware tools. So you can imagine the community at CHIPS Alliance overlaps quite a bit with the community at RISC-V. So our team is called Chisel and Additional Technologies. It's abbreviated CAAT, and we are referred to as the CAT team for a multitude of reasons. Here's a sampling of some of our team cats, my own in the bottom right. Yeah, so how did I get to this team? So I started studying EECS at Berkeley in 2013 and graduated with my BS in 2017. And when I was there, I got my first taste of computer architecture in CS61C, and I was really hooked on that topic. And I ended up taking, I think, every single computer architecture course at Berkeley, which is only like, there's only like 3 or 4 of them. But in those classes, I was exposed to RISC-V, most notably in EECS 151, where we built our own RISC-V core. And then I did some research actually with one of Professor Asanovich's students, and that was when I was exposed to Chisel. And then, of course, at Berkeley, I also did a whole bunch of other activities there. So I wasn't really just focused on computer architecture, but that was kind of where my interests were leading me at that point. And then after that, I went to Carnegie Mellon to do my master's. And over here, I also did a little bit of research relating to RISC-V, but I really explored a ton of different things that were not strictly computer architecture related. For example, I took machine learning classes, security classes, and then I took also a type theory class, which I didn't think at the time would really be relevant to computer architecture or where I would be today, but it surprisingly turned out to be really helpful because Chisel, what I work on now, is a Scala embedded language, and we use Scala as a functional language. So knowing a little bit of type theory really helped me be a better programmer in Scala, I think. So while I was at Carnegie Mellon, I also interned at SiFive with the verification team. And then in 2019, I rejoined the verification team as a full-time employee. And I was doing scalable tooling from the get-go pretty much, because at SiFive we work a lot with generators. So we have scalable design. We're able to create a bunch of unique designs pretty quickly. So of course, to verify all of these designs, we had to create scalable verification infrastructure as well. So I did things like generated memory models and other sorts of generated verification collateral. And I continue to express interest in working with scalable tooling. And eventually in 2020, I moved to the CAT team, where I now work on creating scalable tooling, not just for verification engineers, but for designers and like power architects and just people all over the company, other engineers. And that's where I am today. And I feel like presenting it like this, my career path looks really linear, but living through it and working through it, it really wasn't all that linear. I sort of bounced around between different interests. And it just so turned out that computer architecture was probably my strongest interest, and it was where I was sort of leaning towards the whole way, even though I didn't really know it at the time. So for all of you out there who maybe you're still in school or you've just started your career, I really want to encourage you all to keep exploring and be open to new experiences and try things, even if they may not seem to be the best possible thing at the moment. Just, yeah, be open to new experiences. All right, thanks. Bye.